Abusia me da asem akwa ba bi obedwam dwumade Afisem dwumade no na yeguso ye de bro no na anopameni afia mankwa atamaklo ya tena se na 13th November 2019 afia twam no omayi sana hene komra sebedwam Ghana sika ebedie di aboye ho bra okokenka gu ho na covid bremu 2020 sa sem na no finance minister kan ekosi sen yenko mra sebedwam na yenko tie se de wahase a afi de no so eni afie besim no working country no achi meni afia manko atamaklo yenso ebebobo ho fi se yenso ye Ghana food bia na afia boa eno anu rabra me so twen ye ba.
Even when it is covered and then you are having these foreign exchange numbers, these inflation numbers, and even with this downgrade in revenues of about 14 billion, and it's not only body and soul being kept together, but a real care for livelihoods and lives of people, and our intervention into the micro, small, medium enterprises to make sure that even the informal market is taken care of. There's a lot more to do with regards to big businesses and formal businesses, and we expect to intervene on that level in the second half that we are going, and we are in the middle of a recovery program that we are designing to really cut short this recession and ensure that we recover faster than most.
Enti ne tofa boni mu nyina ko wie se we nso na ye kaka ye ho abisa nse papa na ene nso den na wo de magana for ye sikasem no etiapo anase him kakra na covid bremu ebetumi de yakọ IMF na ne nyina ko gina mrase bedwamu a ye bete afie yi ene finance minister besa ko ba wa wo sha se de covid ba yi ne sikasem ayi wa wo sha ye beka ne sen
sem bebre wo ho
okay
ti ye kan ye mienu ye kan ho asem ne atwen so man hene beba ne mrahye bedwafo ebinum be hia ne yedi enkomo no omunko Facebook
okay
Adom TV de opasa wote ene ewo owura kenoforiata nsem ode ko mrahye bedwafiem ne opasa wo ka kire no famu ho na ye bekenkan so ewo ha
okay de ye Ghana for person mo ka kire finance minister
de omo ye bu afinimu
okay
de omo hunu de na omo hunu na de na omo expect say ora kenoforiata ne ode so mrahye bedwafiem
okay it is wo ye bisa o say den na we expect ya e den na we expect
oh say nyame animu ni obi ni ma de chimu asem ha se ye da ye ena me be sori ate se bia bari ma afiri mu a minim se chi na obefiri mu ana se ya ke bia minim de me
wo no ka be ye
2019 31st December obi akoda nyame ase 2020 ye de nyame ase ode ye wuramu ti ye wuramu nso asomdwe ma na bibie ekoso
okay
na obi nim se covid yi
ebeba
nti ade anya expect
okay
ti me ye sure so sa na aban no nso obi a expect sa na ema bi ati se yi
na kobasa
nti omo plans no na enne ya yade ya ba nti ayese ya shift me ya sure say obi ehu de ekoso because na aban ne botaye ne say 2020 de a year of road ye be ya kwan
industries ahoro digitization
yes on say na aban wo plans pa ye mai suku num apomuden fam so na our plans e de ma apomuden fa
hospitals
yes
district and regional ones no
what you say new hospitals you can say regions e ba ye our plans are na aban no e wo e de ma no
okay
enuma won eni adwuma ye aban no beboa nanso ye nim ba bia ya de afiri ya tete na ne enim tanke ye de ye hu so ba match busumi mu eni enya bi
okay
efiri ho e bepem ne cases no ye ya hit 30
ya some 30,000
yes ye ya hit ye no
30,000 sa 30,000 no so ya hit no omu nyina nipa nkrankra ba ko sa ko si 30,000 no so abaya bo bia ho ka
eno ne asam no because am say enura ananu achi Deputy Health Minister Dr. Okoboy
okay
talk of parliament e de sika o ma spend
obodi no yam do
billion
eno kra na economics da ho
yeah enti no wa wote ho na wo hwe ade a yam budget yam plan ne yam susuo ya estimate nti okay e bia ya nwene say okay me yemfa we nka ho say e bia 2020 March yare bi beba ana yare bi wo wiase ye benya ye de nti ye twa sika we e de ato ho ya anwene sa
won se wan kasa wasetenam kra se afia mankwata maklo otimi ka se sika we mi de be se ne o mi de we to ho se mpofiri mu na bibiba but bia na sika aban ne so de to ho na enso te se de covid ba ye no
se covid de bo no won se covid ne ho eboanko
ne ho boanko won ko akra no hwe ka wabo sanitizer hodo awato nose mask hodo awato
ya dwuma yi mpo jo last na minya finance Mr. Boyfield wo ka tissue
nko ayato ye horo ye nsa homachitu ahomachi
ye pepa no tissue no nko anko
nokre
ansa na nsuo ansa na robin akọhọ ye de ma ye spray ansa na sanitizer na anka se esisi ho na ye de ye no
multimedia nko ano enokre aduma ne ye obobo
akra ha na making
okay
ye mfa kuma senka enye easy
asam
enti no nane de ye expect
me ti wasi opacho se ma ye mfa nya manyosem se koba ne se finance minister se oman na boka na oman ne behia besia akoba ne sa but on the other side no so afia to de bia ahohiahia ba wo bia wono so wo pene ho anya no wotimi fa ho no so enye ne mobo because yes mo chere dem kro nipa wu no obi nsuro bi no otimi fa no de ye ne ho yie dia ene na covid biom so obi be fa ho anya
na se unim se yare ba ye nsokura no obi afa ho a ode ye bibi o kai news bi ye yem se kaso se mu fa nche me se nya kaso a mu kafra se ade ya ye bata mo ba ye show se ho side ba bia abrantie bi se ono oka tracing contact tracers nti wajeje nkrofo ade o sika na o ye o mo contact tracing one tell our story enti
ye na ba ku yin so na wo say what is a statue say agbelemo say dan hand sanitizer
o de de
o de hand sanitizer just on so afa ho de pesika
enti no say de walking no ye ni abre na ye konkon no obi so na machire e de nyansakoro no e budi pafa ho na de yare ba afufure want ayi Robin akọhọ wo hu se de ne bo ọkọye kọsoro dendenden
asam
dendenden
asam
to de ebe to so na before then no awase ekotie owura kenofori ata ye sha afi ase no ye sika samu toto ye no se de won mo aye no a na ye si afi ni mfimfin mu ye sa be bitie ne no asem kenkotie no ebro.
True to our word, we have successfully completed and exited the IMF ECF program with the final review completed last April. We have had to make some difficult but necessary choices to correct the mistakes that forced the previous government to seek an IMF bailout for oil-rich Ghana. We believe that the decisions we have taken so far will safeguard the long-term interest of the nation and our people, and the President thanks the people for bearing with us. Economic management, after all, is about making difficult choices. It is about putting the national interest above sometimes populist, self-serving, and short-term choices. The shared successes achieved so far attest to the fact that the good stewards mentioned in the parable of talents in the Bible, we have prudently utilized the very limited resources that we were entrusted with to achieve more. I stood here, Mr. Speaker, in March 2017 with our 2 fishes and 5 loaves, and the Lord has indeed blessed us. Mr. Speaker, we've been able to entrench fiscal discipline through the strategic allocation of resources, efficiency in the use of public funds, as well as enhancing transparency and accountability in our management of the public purse. Candidate Akufo-Addo promised to protect the public purse, and that's exactly what we've been doing at the Treasury. Mr. Speaker, the Akufo-Addo government leads, serves, and obeys. The evidence is mightily clear that we offer better and assured leadership in managing the Ghanaian economy. All key indicators for building a stronger economy are being effectively and are stronger now than they were 30 months ago. Inflation has dropped to single digits and dropping. Interest rates continue to drop. External payment position has strengthened. Exchange rates have been more stable. The fiscal deficit has reduced to below 5%. Real GDP growth has rebounded and remains robust. debt to GDP ratio is below 60%. The banking sector has been rescued and recapitalized. Mr. Speaker, as a result of bold and decisive measures we took to fix the banking crisis, our banks are stronger and richer, and with the cost of borrowing dropping, banks can and should therefore do a lot more to support the growth and expansion of business, which will create more jobs under the stable environment that has been provided by government for that exercise. Mr. Speaker, we recall the last time the MPP was in government, a government in which you, Mr. Speaker, served with pride and distinction. Our financial sector expanded considerably. It was under President J. Kufuor that we saw increases in the number of banks. The sector became competitive, with banks chasing ordinary workers with loan offers. This resulted in one of the highest average GDP growth rates in our country's history. Mr. Speaker, review of luxury vehicles levy. Government in 2018 introduced a luxury vehicles levy to raise revenue. We have noted suggestions from the general public on the implementation of this tax, and Mr. Speaker, as a listening government, we are proposing to the House the withdrawal of the luxury tax levy. We will, Mr. Speaker. We will, Mr. Speaker, continue.
Okay, so we will. Until yes, yeah, trying the we will no. And then so finance minister because now Papa no say if it's brow bedi sa as ye di brem de beyond the fita no say. We are not in normal time. Say some sort to Ghana and no be fita.
Oh, no de na you no.
Ojemu nsiemu ono so ne fita na no be say. No kura ne bag no akọ. Wodi ne hu ni mum. He say obi a opefita bia no to say wodi ne hu ni antimi enhye fita. But aside that na no ye the personal ade a ye ka ho asem. Aside that no Ghana ye sikasem ho nkontabuo ye den ya ene ye no so be ma no ho no so fa wo mrase bejom because some ni bi nye de enye de ne wo de enye obi de be wo se ye bie phone lines no sure na Ghana for so enfo masam ento ho de wo mo ehwe ni mo se na wura kenofo yata wo de betudwa na because ye be come mrase bejwa fie mo no director of communications war parliament. Okay. Mami Kate Adom. Mami Kate Adom. And birthday. Hey, sir. Oh, okay. Happy birthday, come on. Happy birthday, Kate Adom. Nyakopo. Aha, Director of Public Affairs. Okay. Parliament. Parliament. Mama Kate, happy blessed birthday to you. And now no special fita. No new rock and send ya some the aban so bene day and birthday here. Also, my penny can send me say, Yenim quite before say be economy. No quite before say didn't pump a bad nim. It's also a boy of humanity. As you say, you be a phone line and so who the old person what's here ne? Dear where any moon say or rock and for yata or the better jar amaye. 0302 211 701. 702-703-704 0302-211-701-702-703-704 near o sheshe ana o share nimu say yewura ken oforiata finance minister ne mid-year budget review no ode ebetuja ana wo expect say on kano na on so the question aba na anawdo asam so ato ho na Adom TV de penifo ni nyina tie enti se wo pie efie a uko Facebook/Adom TV a ye wo ho na wo de no so ato ho Tijani e wa ho so ma me fa nai hello Tijani.
Hello
Tijani na pomo
ya mi Adom so
ye danyame ase yesi ho ye na mpa chofra ye fi he
me pa cho me fra mo fi Winiba
ye chia Winiba fo nyina me ne be ma ye ni nkomo.
Okay, I just want to chip in a little contribution.
A kind of hododo.
Me I want to tell all Ghanaians that we are, like you said, we are not in normal times, and we are in this together. It is not only Ghana; the whole world is facing pandemic, and definitely there is going to be economical meltdown everywhere. So let it not be like today the finance minister will come and speak about our financial state, and then some people will politicize it, and then say maybe the NPP or the ruling government is misusing Ghana's funds or something like that. We are in a crisis. So if we have to beat or come out of it, we have to all work together. Whatever that the finance minister comes to say, we all have to embrace it and pray hard for God to intervene so that when this pandemic is over, we will not be among the seriously affected countries financially.
Tijani yedase. Efia mankwata makro nete brofo titiriti asenti efia. Na Tijani zide.
Na sama okane tofa boni na se me nya na manyo se. Ye papa ne ba edibe tuja no. Yensom. Na ye nyina ye mo ko enye nipa ba akoko e ye nyina ye dia. Richard nso ahomba no so Richard no pay ye mo akọ abado ba bedwam so.
Mpacho me joso.
Yedase na ofre fi nya no pay.
Me prepare ekropon akuapem.
Ekropon akuapem. Yedase yenti o.
Pacho yeda o president that awo de waya mayeni na se no ya place bi se ekropon fo se yen yen chefa. Se ya asphalt yen se yen no. Ti kwa no koma time. Yen nanom tai nya bi da. Se president abaye ekropon township ni akuapem ho. Ni nyina asphalt amaye. Awa start ya ogusu ye. Yeda na se. Na second issue am say media no asoti paaye. Mr. Honorable Howard comes in one issue no. But Kaswa one no and the bia a body abroad. Kaswa one the whole Ghana notorious people.
Hey, what are you? Young work you are to make a for the year or how budget crown. Aha, we know ye can't ye media review no who are some so. Na ya hwe said ya ho tie nti wo de me bo bia so be notorious ana bibia etesa to de ya hwe for ped mo fa ncha ye na no afom nti ye ho fron so ahoma no so ma me fa no
hello Efa
Efa wa ahoma no so
hello good morning
Efa good morning na mpacho frɛ ye fi he
Pacho me frɛ me free was ekropon Amenfi East
oh ye tia was ekropon Amenfi East fo nyina me ni abema ye ni nkomo
yo aye mani je bebre se na menya akwanya we wo platform kesi we so na the finance minister and the budget on the children the me pa every COVID-19 yare e buy expenses and contribution and go for a contribute here e dey fa yare no ho e fi say o contribute here no do aba e bo no ho bodin there but me anka say contribution iska no menim baby a afafa enti na me expect say contribution and to contribute here in contribute said be boma yare no akono ona me hwehwe say finance minister no do to jamen so materials na men so me ho atomy
yo Efa yedase pa Efa atwen address so but if you abeka ya on say sa ne ma ne nyina former chief justice na omo de bi so chiche mankrofo
ma me Sophia
Sophia Kofo nokra eno de ho hia pa because the first some we say fa say we ho ese so mo team na ehu be be koye
na ko Facebook say atwumati Silas also ne dem and wash your guest that's Papa Charles Range Rover as a big ups Adom TV that's na patience sponsor so say Adom you do all na me shows UK David and so as Adom TV you do all and on the drink Ghana ho say Ghana be koye ma Isaac Kazuma and so Facebook wash na yenkwa ahoma so wa Yusuf ahoma so Yusuf anope ye mo ache mo akwa abado over bedwam so
me da se na men kam
Yusuf onene maye papa de mu kakra ma me
we de madam as na men kam ho juma pa mo ye na me hira ye nyina am say de mo ka na am say
Yusuf ne ko ana wo hwe ye fi TV ne so ho
e wo so low TV no aha afi de yeto nka ye da se
me da me tie sana me sister ba ko ka say atam na aba no me amfa nye politics
yɛma yɛnya yɛ issue na yɛhu kwan bɛfa so a ɔman no bɛtumpu na yɛnyina nkasa na yɛpɛ no na mmom no dana amanyɔsɛm no both MPP and NDC no BBC say ya na yɛde ayɛ politics because mekae sɛ time a Ghana yɛnya problem about ECG anaasɛ energy crisis no the same thing yɛde politics but na ɛyɛ ɔman no a problem I was said both NDC and MPP nanka ye sa eno na free politics no ho nanka ye hu kwan a ye befa so a ye nyina ye benya ahotɔ ɛwɔ ɔman mu ɛno saa bre no ye politics and the politician bi so kasa wɔ we ye politics a ba sɛ ɛbɛkɔ akɔyɛ bibi hɔ nti no ye mfa saa ade we ɛmfa nyɛ ayi na ye mfa nyɛ nkaye saa na ma no ye mpani mpo no mo nyi free hɔ na ɛnɛ no sɛ we no NDC for the politics a why na beka so mo de politics boni on se enya boni ne mo ye me mpeni fo no enti na me bia se da me ye no ade bi ba na se ye Ghana na e be kan a e ka ba nipa ba ko aka ye nyina
eno kra ye da se papa Yusuf sa so wodo de aba ne mo ma ya hwefo papa bi ye ni so mo pa de mo ye nyina no nti nkebe ye de se de ne so opportunity ni nie se osoafo ne te ha bisa no wasam ka wasam a eno mum no ne ye pe so ahu nti e bia ye kwan ya na bibi nti
omo kan ye so omo be ya kwan na nka ya hwe
na ya de na benti no akosi se ye nye honom no na entumi mu aye na
me no ya dwe enti ye kofa Daniel no Daniel ye mfa ne se so afo hweska sam so te ha e na ye se frɛ no na bisa no de na no wo kan ye no a wo be review no a anka de na wo be kan Daniel Mpacho hello
yeah good morning
good morning Daniel Mpacho apomo
Eradi Adom boko na monso
Eradi Adom yeso ye ho ye na afra ye fi hi o
we dey check asa fi baby ani
ejo ye chia baby ani for mpacho ye ntie o
me dey never share ni me say within COVID mo president ka say ye march a free march e kono ye light bill no ho nsem o be di ho juma amaye na me so dey me ho ni say bill na baaye no ni nyina ye tua ni nyina president ka say o be tua ni nyina ba ye hu de akusi wo sa bill do nti no ho nsem na na me peti wo bra era e ba be di
Daniel Mpacho o se wo wa tua ni nyina na mampani tua ni nyina
o se o ka say a free march no e kono o me fa you know
no correct ko si June
but ye be like chair be bi ni kuro die mo de obia sun okuro ba bi ni kuro die mo
bill be because I feel na bill we be bo
light bill no omo de that 3 months no a free march ebesi March April and May e kan bo mu e de bra ye tientia
nti mo nya free ni bi
me ba so ba bi ni de say o me bisa o mo mpeni fo na mayen ye hu de e ko so ba wi de ko so ba bi ni me
okay and ba bi ni ECG mo sampa because yenyi baby enya baby eyo omamu ni nyina
enti so omu ni enyina ma hoden
asa
ba so wo bi nko ade a so me ese free ni de so
wonya
yes bash wa homa no so bash anopa ye mu ache mu akwa aba do Badwam TV Badwam so
so man kwa me jo su bebe ba we se de etika no me de no ye me executive finance minister ho no se COVID-19 no se de menua BT kaka no minim se ya boy aban na bo ne ho modern on chechire yi mu no true highlight ho mo na ye disu bium eye me bo aban na ba so se de we manage COVID-19 issues we buy you know in fact we do want to other countries no no de ba bia ye de no mo manage about the na kwa ni mu na still a doctor for no bo mo modern na bo doctor for no so abaso any aban ni nyina na ye twa to pa so ye me expect say finance minister ebeba be kasa afa especially ye transportation no any ye fuel nsem no se di sitie no on bibi e so highlight kakra e wo ho e man e san say e so no ma hu say aban ne bo ne ho modern na emum entiase ne se di ye timamufo no ye nim no nim se so on bit my side na aboko so kakra abibi no maso amaya ye ni beji degree
okay yeah that say okay nti yefa Gabriel hello Gabriel
madam
obofo na pomo
nyame adumo
na afra ye fi he
me from free was on your finger.
ye chia sempragwa fo nyina na mpacho won so se finance minister te ha de na nka wo bisa no media review
But Jamie and maybe some say because ya kwen nyina anye oba wasaman dia ya kwen nyina anye ana ote ai one village one dam yenye ana ai one village one district no no yenye nti dia o kan ni nyina yenye nti o hanga mabisa no die ntira yenye nti ya kwen nyina kwen die Opa finger go krum ya kwan ba ko plan ho abeka se kwan we die eye
okay
yo te ya nka me maybe sam
yo yamfa last call na ya to aso adoma wo so adoma ya mo akwa aba se wa ba Adom TV bejam so
me prefi Bremani Huma so it's more than member of district.
Okay, yenti o.
There is a say me bisa ni say scanner banka so dey ma at the town for no. Sisi ayen scanner ka dey town ade ukwa ha wo sitia we dey ni na question ba sisi ayen tehwe wo hu bio.
Abanka so ma at the town for sika.
What was this kebi aba yen ya town ade no. Ko ba mo bia kakra.
Micro something.
Oh, okay.
Omo betina Adom TV wa omo chechire mu
Okay.
And anu na sisi a omo ma ye ko bank obu account, ye ko council ko register ye adwuma ni bibia ba sisi a ye ntehwe ye wo hu bio.
Na wa bisa mo assembly ho, wa ko ho bisa assembly.
If I tell you any mom de ye nko ho nko bisa bibia.
Bisa na wo kuo mu so de.
Na wo kuo. Won say ba ni say na ye mfa ma kwanta kro no. This a group, kuo.
If I tell me ni kuo bia mu.
Tina bia say wo de na e ka kire no. Ba de be bisa mpe for so ama.
Me ba tell you.
Yeah, that's it. Papa so free.
Enti ma me ni de na wo ka no. Won say age say wo unse gutafo no kran so beche ni TUC for no TUC for beche just say udonku a
no na omo de ba
ni a che wo ho e na akoye sikasem no so be fa mre kakra the fact say be e be chere odin ra no afa na point ni nyina ye ko point atete afiri makeka bom aba santi but at the same time necessary eno ye obi Ghana ni so asem hia just say no so omo hwe ka ho asem sa akosi sen
enti Ghana for tena ha me ko ba bia o question na obusa ye ni nyina no ye de be bro wo sabre ya ye be ko parliament na oman hene ene ye mra so be yafo mu bi so e be ba betena se na answer na no ye wo interview ba ku mienu bi wo ho ama me kira diamond na ye krado e de to so.
Even when it is covered, and then you are having these foreigners. We have been working on Zoom, and it's incredible the amount of work we can do. We've cut down, maybe if you look at our budget for travel and seminars and whatever, of some 93 to 43, maybe it was about 200, well, maybe $330 million CDs. I think we've spent about 93 million. Anyhow, we have about 140 million CDs left, of which we are not going to use much. So you begin to see what type of savings you have if we were to digitalize the economy so that we can do much more together and also get our educational system going.
Interesting. Does it mean that from this personal experience, Honorable, you're going to change the strategy in terms of us fast-tracking all the programs to us moving towards a digitalized economy? Look at the savings that we are making already from your end.
Yeah, I mean, definitely, George. I mean, I think this is just front and center to us. And if you begin to look at also these 1.2 million, you know, Akufo-Addo graduates coming out of senior high school, what are you going to say? It's not everybody that's going to get into university. So I'm sure we need to begin to think of online systems which would ensure that there is, you know, lifelong education, easily accessible and cheaper. I mean, I think some of our kids who were in school in America are now back home and going to be doing next year online from Ghana. So you begin to realize that, well, then a lot more people living in Ghana could get online education in some of the best schools in the world. And so we need to begin to think about that, and even how our local universities structure the pedagogy that is going to emerge. So that's the exciting part, the realization of how powerful digitalization can be, and we're going to put a lot of money into that.